studio. Embrace unique. Spencer and Keen, fine jewelry studio. Embrace unique.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning, everybody out there. It's Monday morning. It is just after 10 o'clock in the morning over here in Morgantown, West Virginia. And we are at Spencer and Keen Fine Jewelry Studio. And today we have some special guests. I have one of those guests with me today here in the studio.
Hello. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
This is Rob Riffe. And Rob has known John for how long?
Quite a long time. I was just thinking I've been doing jewelry for about 25 years, and I had a business downtown close to John, and so I've known him for 25 years probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking with Rob Riffe today. We are also going to be talking with another local jewelry artisan, Matthew Benson, and the third jewelry artist that we're going to talk about today is Steve Kaufman, who's my uncle, so he gets special treatment. And so I hope that everybody kind of enjoys what we're doing today. We are going to be talking about back to school jewelry trends, or just this year, what is going to be hot that you're going to see all over the place that you are going to want to have. So if you want to know about that and you want to also beef up your jewelry collection with what is hot this year, that's what we're going to be talking about. And we're going to take a look at what we have for you at Spencer and Keen with Rob Riffe, and with Matthew Benson, and with Steve Kaufman. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our first jewelry artisan, Rob Riffe.
Hello. Again, thanks for having me, and I'm happy to share some of my work here with you today. And it's a pleasure to be showing here at Spencer and Keen and have my work in such a fine establishment.
Aw.
Yeah.
So how'd you get started, Rob? How'd you start doing all of this?
It started with my passion for stones when I was living in the Southwest many years ago, and collecting stones, and then that led to cutting stones, and then that led to jewelry making, and spent quite a bit of time apprenticing with a jeweler in the Southwest, and just been doing it ever since, and make my living going to arts and crafts festivals and showing the different galleries and on the internet as well.
Wow. Yeah, so that's kind of like a lifelong passion at this point.
It really is, and I keep trying to learn little bits and tricks as I go along. Yeah.
Well, I know that we love having your jewelry here at Spencer and Keen. There's always people coming in and looking at it and asking about it, and asking about the different gemstones that you use. I think they love the big chunky nature of it, kind of that Southwest style.
Right.
Yeah.
I like making kind of larger statement pieces as well. You know, some of the big pendants and rings, and also some of the earrings. Yeah.
Well, you're in luck.
Good.
Because this year, the hot jewelry trend is big chunky earrings. Okay.
That's what I like to hear.
That's what he likes to hear. Exactly. So do you think you can show us some of the earrings
Sure.
that you have? Okay.
Here's a couple pairs that are on display in the gallery right now, and how well you can see that, but that's a jasper and citrine, nice fall colors on that pair.
Nice.
Back to school.
Here, I'll tell you what, how about, let me try one of these on. I'll try the one on without the tag. If I
Yeah,
can even
sure.
I can't get my earring out there. I got it out. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm going to try this on for you all just to give you a little bit of sense of scale.
We have a model here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those colors look nice with you, Katherine.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not huge, but it is still a pretty bold look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it shows up, and also not extremely heavy because the backs are cut out.
Oh,
silver,
yeah.
So
Oh, let's take a look at
still
that.
fairly
Oh,
wearable.
and you can see the back of the stone, which is cool because that also shows people that it's an actual gemstone, not just a top.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you can take a look at those a little bit dangled. All right. What else do you
And
have?
Let's see. We got another pair here, which is the Royston turquoise on the bottom, which is kind of unique. It's found in Nevada, and it has a stripe of the turquoise running through the matrix rock. Sometimes they call it ribbon turquoise. And the top is a rainbow moonstone, which is
Ooh.
another very popular stone. It's got white with a blue flash. So that's a really nice pair. You can come down to the gallery and get.
So when you're walking through campus, this might be a nice little flash as you're walking down the.
Again, that rainbow moonstone is a catchy stone. People always seem to really gravitate towards that one.
Yep. So you can see a little bit of scale there. It's a little bit smaller than just my ear in general. It's a nice that's a nice size.
Yeah, it shows up.
And again, not too heavy because the backs are cut out. Awesome. Okay, well, there's a couple earrings. Do you have any? The second jewelry trend was big, chunky bracelets in silver.
Here we have
Show us what you have.
a nice big link bracelet with quite a variety of different stones. It's got agates, jaspers, and turquoise. I don't know how well you can see there. And then the back
Ooh,
also has quite a lot of design work on it.
fancy.
Spirals and yes. So that's quite a.
Now,
nifty
Rob,
piece.
you make all of these in
I
your
do,
studio,
I
right?
do, yeah.
So
Mhm.
every single piece that you make is hand fabricated.
Sure is, yeah.
Wow.
Torches and tools.
Torches and tools.
Yes.
Very cool. All right. Yeah, so these are nice. Now, so these pieces, let's just take a look also at price point,
Uh-huh.
okay? Because these are things that if you want to create a statement look on campus, but you don't want to break the bank, right? So we've got some pretty nice price points here too. So the first pair of earrings that you showed us, let's see here. So again, we've got, say that for me, what kind of jasper it is?
Norweena jasper.
Norweena.
It comes from
jasper.
Australia. That
Okay,
one.
Australian Norweena jasper with citrine, and these earrings set in sterling silver are $200, and there's only one of those, right? Of this pair of earrings. So once you kind of make a design, how often do you actually copy a design?
I do repeat designs, but I change the stones, so I'll do a
Okay.
similar kind of style, but I do,
You change up the color
change
of the
up the color
stone or the.
patterns. And so it's essentially every pair is one of a kind, but there are similar designs.
That's cool. So each piece is essentially a one-of-a-kind combination of gemstones. You might have a similar design aesthetic, but all the gemstones are kind of different.
Correct.
So for $200, it's a unique pair of earrings. So you go walking down, past the main buildings on campus where everybody's walking and you're flashing your earrings. Let's look at these pair. Okay, so we've got that moonstone and turquoise, and these are at $255. Now listen, if anybody wants to buy these today, all you have to do is comment sold. Okay, so down below in the comments, if you comment sold, then we'll sell them to you.
Now's your chance.
Now's your chance, because like Rob was saying, these are one-of-a-kind pieces, and even though he might use a similar design, all the gemstones are different. So these are the only pair that he's probably going to make that are going to have those Norweena jasper and citrine combination, and your moonstone and Which Roystone, the Roystone turquoise.
Yeah, Royston Nevada turquoise, yes.
Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. And then this is definitely,
Yeah, that's a statement piece.
this is definitely a statement piece. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. So, you know, you're sitting in class, you're taking your notes, and, you know, the person next to you just kind of happens to check out your bracelet because it's just, you know, hanging out there. So this really awesome piece. How many stones do we have here? We've got
I've got
1, 2,
7
3,
stones on
4,
that
5,
one,
6,
yeah.
7 gemstones on it. And this one is $688. So this one's, you know, it's getting a little bit up there, but man, this is
It's quite a
an
piece.
awesome piece. Look at that. Look at that piece. Let me not show it with a watch because that's not helpful. So look at that. It goes all the way around. What a gorgeous piece.
Yeah.
I love that. So color palette on here. We've got, what do we have?
Got all of it. We've got a carnelian agate, lace agate. This is called snow agate, and green chrysoprase, turquoise, and the back is a golden rutilated quartz.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. So very cool. So if you need this, comment sold and it can be yours.
Or come into the shop and try it on.
Well, you can do that too.
Yeah.
Yes, you can definitely come in and try it on. I wonder if any of these are able to be sized at all.
A little bit, yeah. We could add a link, or we could figure something
We
out.
could figure something out. Yes, if we need to make it a little bit bigger or a little bit
I
smaller.
think probably around 7.5 to 8 inches is probably the length on that one.
And then now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if someone came in and they had specific gemstones in mind, would you be able to create?
Yes, I can create custom pieces. And
Okay.
yeah, we can talk about that for sure.
Okay. Yeah. So
Right.
Rob also does custom pieces. So
Have quite an array of gemstones to choose from as well.
wow. Yeah. So, I mean, would it even be possible maybe for someone to make an appointment with you or?
Yeah, like I say, I think that would definitely be possible.
Yeah.
Just to
Okay.
give a call and contact the shop, and
Yeah.
we'll work it out because I'm local.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Mhm.
All right. Well, if you need your large, chunky statement earrings with a little flash of color, Rob Riffe is your man for your locally sourced statement sterling silver jewelry
Yes.
at an affordable price point.
Right.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Rob.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, it
Appreciate
was great having you on
Yeah,
the show
thanks for
today.
having me. Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, we're gonna take
Enjoy your
a little break, and when we come back, we are going to be talking with local artist Matthew Benson. Okay, so we're gonna take a break for about a minute and then come right back. So stay tuned for Matthew Benson.
Spencer and Keen embrace unique. Spencer and Keen fine jewelry studio. Embrace unique. Spencer and Keen fine jewelry studio. Embrace unique.
I don't know if they're like
Yeah.
I have been camping for 2 weeks.
Oh my
Just got
gosh, you just got back. All right. Hi, we're back. And we are with local artist Matthew Benson.
Yep. Hello there.
So you were just saying that you just got back from vacation.
Yep. I've been camping in the woods for 2 weeks. Just got back yesterday.
Was that the inspiration for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. For
Okay.
that kind of thing.
For that kind of thing. All right. Very cool. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. You're a busy man.
Yeah. Yep. Always moving.
Always moving. Cool. How did you get into this?
Kind of an odd story. I was all in school. I was ready to start law school. I did a lot of just little fiddling around hobby work. Started playing with some metal and immediately fell in love with it. Next thing I knew, I had a bunch of jewelry in my garage. Then the next thing I knew, I was a professional jeweler. It just kind of rolled from there.
He woke up one day and he's like, oh,
I'm going to do this instead.
hello, jewelry.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love it. Been doing it ever since. Been doing it for about 12 years now.
12 years. Okay. Well, and so then do you want to tell them the story about how we came to know each other?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah. I had a custom order from someone. Someone wanted me to take some diamonds out of their old wedding ring and put it into a new ring for their daughter. One of the diamonds broke. Yay. So I stopped in at Spencer and Keen's and to see if I could find a replacement diamond, which they helped me with very graciously. Found one that was just the right size, got the ring made. Everyone was happy. But we started talking from there, and we've been talking ever since. And they've been carrying some of my stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm still going.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I remember when you brought in your jewelry, and it was pretty cool to see another jewelry artist in town. I mean, I know I was excited because when I came to town, I was actually, I came to town originally in West Virginia to teach. I used to teach kindergarten through 12th grade art. And that was because I didn't have the courage to just drop everything and become a professional jewelry artist. I mean, to be perfectly honest, that's what I was doing. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to make sure that I make money while I'm also making my art. And so I was doing little craft fairs and just kind of, piddling around with it, but I was teaching. So, I could pay my bills that way.
That's important too.
Yeah. So then, when you kind of take the leap into this, it's a little scary because you're like, oh, okay, here we go. So, well, awesome. I'm so glad that you're here with us today. And so jewelry trends this year.
Yep.
Hello.
Yep.
Jewelry trends this year. We've got big, chunky silver cuff bracelets. And Matthew Benson has some of those.
Yep. That's kind of where I live, in the big, bold, geometric designs, little pops of color, something that really stands out, but isn't too heavy, isn't going to weigh you down, but something that's just a little bit offbeat. That's kind of my bread and butter.
Okay, well, can you show us, maybe start off with your favorite here, big, chunky, bold.
Oh, my.
Pick one.
Oh, let's go here.
That one, right
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Got just a big,
Yeah,
geometric.
let's bring it all the way up here.
Okay, let's see. There we
Can
go.
you see it? Can you see it?
Yep, all silver, nice and light, but big, really stands out. All geometric design. We have,
Let's
by all
try it
means.
on. We've got a model here.
Yep.
Ah, look at that. That is, so we've got up a little bit. We've got, obviously a little bit of adjustment in size.
Yep.
That, you've got some wiggle room in here, a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. These can all be kind of
Yep, they can all be bent and adjusted a little bit.
bent and adjusted
fit
a
you
little
the way
bit.
you want.
Yep, exactly. So I've got, what is this? Maybe an inch and a half.
Yeah, it's about an inch and a half.
About an
wide.
inch and a half in total width here on my, covering your face. I'm sorry. Pretty cool. So that is definitely bold.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you are like type A personality, this is your bracelet,
Yes.
right?
And
then do we have
price on that?
still that's a nice price point. This is solid sterling silver, so you don't have to worry about, plating coming off. You can wear that thing till the cows come home.
Absolutely. A slightly pared down version, a little thicker on the metal, but same design.
And then you could do both wrists.
Yes.
Yes.
I have absolutely sold Wonder Woman style sets like that.
Absolutely.
Big bold bracelets on both wrists. Absolutely. And they ask for it that way. I want Wonder Woman jewelry.
That's okay. Okay. So if you need Wonder Woman jewelry, here you go.
I'm your guy.
Okay. That's your guy. Okay. Show us another favorite.
Again, we're going with the slightly off beat here. We've got big silver collar.
Yeah.
Again, all sterling silver, deerskin closures in the back, hinged. Also could be bent to fit. But very bold.
Very bold.
Very much a statement piece.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's cool.
It's a great going out look. Really stands out.
Yeah. That is cool. I like the shine on it.
Yeah.
It catches the light nice. Okay, and a piece like this, how much is a piece like this? Oh, that's cool. You've got a little buckle on.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Little handmade buckles.
Look at this cute little handmade buckle. Aww.
Little buckles and hinges are my other.
I love
Those are my
it.
obsession.
I love it.
An obsession.
Oh, thank you, Linda.
Thanks. Let's see. Contrasts of light and dark are great too. Stuff that got a little forest scene here.
Oh, you said you were just spending a bunch of time.
Yep. I just spent a bunch of time in the woods. I just got back, so again, all solid sterling silver, but it's got a nice patina to it. So get the dark and light playing off each other.
Very cool. That's nice, and just show the size on there. Yeah.
And I do those in different sizes. So
Yeah.
again, they are adjustable, but got a couple different sizes. Fit anybody.
Okay, and
See
then
if you
our
can get this.
oh yeah.
We've got, again, a forest scene. We've got lights and darks, and then there's some really bright little pops of sparkle in there. Little 0.5 millimeter and 1 millimeter moissanite
Ooh.
set into it. Little faceted stones to add some more sparkle.
Oh, and moissanites are kind of fun in this sense because they have a little bit of a rainbow
Right.
fleck to them.
Yep.
Whereas, diamonds are super sparkly, but moissanites have that rainbow attached.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
these will
cool.
really catch that light.
Nice. I love that starry night sky. Awesome.
Yes.
Those are some big and bold bracelets. So if you are looking for on trend, Matthew Benson is your man.
Yep. I
Yeah.
try to stay on that.
Now, I was just wondering, so if people ask for certain things, do you go down that route, or do you just kind of have your line and that's what you create? Where do you kind of live in that?
I start with what's in my head, put it out there. But yeah, if people come to me and say, "Hey, I'm kind of wanting something along the lines of," I love that kind of work too. I'm
Okay.
happy to. This bracelet right here actually is a custom piece I just did for someone.
Oh, all right.
They were
Let's
asking
take a
for
look at-
something specific to match a piece that they had. So I put it together. Got all sterling silver etched all together with tiny little handmade hinges. It's set with 5 rhodolite garnets.
Very pretty. Yeah, I know you've got great hinge work, and I mean it's set beautifully. The colors are absolutely gorgeous for those gemstones. So, okay. So if people are looking for something specific within this style, I mean we've got some reposé work, which is where you're hammering the metal from the back to pop out a design forward. I mean, that's one style versus kind of like a layering of your metals. We've got two-tone pieces. So we've got quite an array. We've got quite a breadth of work here.
Yep. I get bored doing the same thing over and over, so I'm always trying to push and change and add new things. So
Yes.
if you've got an idea you've never even seen before, come to me. I'll try and make it happen.
Aha. All right. Very cool. Okay. Well, if you are looking for these pieces, we will have some, not all. Obviously, the custom bracelet that he made will not be here because that's already...
Yep, that one's already spoken for.
You can't have that one. I'm sorry. But I'm sure he would remake something similar.
I'm already got some of the pieces cut out for another
He
one like
already has...
it.
All right. But other than that, yes, if you're looking for this sort of big, bold, chunky look for the fall so that when you're walking through campus, people can see that you are a Wonder Woman or a man.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, these are really gender neutral
Yep.
pieces.
Yep.
You know,
I
wouldn't.
unisex design. So.
Yeah, I would not say that this does not scream one or the other. This is very, you could definitely be anyone wearing this. If you're a small enough dog, this could also be a dog collar.
Yeah.
Yes. For a very long-necked dog. Long-necked Chihuahua?
Someone who really loves their dog.
Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe. Carla. Carla loves her dog.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Do you need this, Carla? All right. Well, is there anything else you wanted to touch on while you are here today? Anything else you wanted to plug or say or do? Do a little dance?
Oh, sure. We can talk about inlays too a little bit.
Inlays. Okay, he
My
wants to talk
other
about inlays. Good morning. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Can get a lot. Oh, there we go. See, I can't tell.
Thank
if you
you,
can
Jess.
see.
Good morning.
Oh, there. Here.
Can you get it?
There we go. She knows what she's doing. Yeah, inlays of precious stones or semi-precious stones into silver. Nice, durable, easy to wear. You don't have to worry about big stones sticking up, getting caught on things, but you can still get all the colors.
Beautiful
You
piece.
can do a lot of that kind of work too. So
Yep, very cool. So this is inlaid. What do we have inlaid in here?
The main band is mostly malachite.
Okay.
And then in the center there, we've got stripes of malachite, lapis lazuli, and red jasper,
Wow.
all crushed and inlaid into there.
That is amazing. So can you tell us a tiny bit about that process? What do you do?
Well, each piece is individually cut out,
Okay.
and then I use a laser. I have a 50-watt fiber laser that I use to etch out the space where all the stone's going to go.
Wow.
Get everything very precise so I can put it exactly where I want it. And then all the stones are crushed up, inlaid into there with material to hold everything in place. And then spend a lot of time grinding and polishing it down. Get a nice smooth look, but get all the color.
Wow. Yeah, those are amazing. They're great.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, so those are pretty awesome, and I'm sure you could even do that on a big bold piece
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. So very cool. Well, thank you so much for being on our live with us today.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, if anyone is looking for these big bold looks, you can find them at Spencer and Keene. And I think don't you have a website too?
I do. It's theartisansmenagerie.com.
Okay.
You can find most of my stuff there or contact me through there for custom work.
Okay.
If there's a piece you don't see there, we can work something out.
Oh, very cool. Okay, did anyone need to buy any of these right now? I'm just checking. I know there's a couple people who said things. Okay. All right. They'll be here unless you say sold. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. And we're going to take a little break for just about a minute. And then I am going to be back with jewelry by Steve Kaufman. All right. So see you in about 1 minute. Okay. Stay tuned.
Embrace unique.
Katherine Spencer, still here with Spencer and Keem Fine Jewelry Studio. And so far we've been talking with, we talked with Rob Riffe. He is a local sterling silver Southwest style jewelry maker. And he has some really big, bold, chunky sterling silver earrings. He also had big, bold, chunky sterling silver bracelets. And each piece that he makes is unique and kind of one of a kind. So we were talking with Rob Riffe from Mystical Crystal Jewelry. And then we were also talking with Matthew Benson from the Artist Menagerie. And Matthew is also a local artisan who we carry some of his sterling silver jewelry. We were showing off some of his cuff bracelets. And so I also wanted to show off our third artist. His name is Steve Kaufman, and he is my uncle. He is located in Carmel, California, so opposite coast from here in West Virginia. But, you know, he's kind of one of my inspirations for even getting into the field of jewelry to begin with. I kind of looked at what he was doing in his store. So his store is called Lady Fingers Jewelry, and he has been running it with my aunt, his wife, Elaine, for, oh my goodness, at least 40 years. It's been a while that they've been doing it, but the theme of their jewelry store is artisan jewelry from around the world. And so all of the artisans that they carry are from different countries, and they've come to know these different artisans who either live locally in the United States, but some of them also live in Germany, and some of them, you know, they live across the world. And so they've come to know all of these different artisans, and they carry their jewelry in their store in Carmel, California. And my uncle Steve Kaufman, he has been, hi mom, there's my mom. So my uncle Steve has been getting more and more into creating his lines of jewelry. And one of the things that he does with his jewelry is big and bold, but also very light and very easy to wear. So since the trend is big and bold for this fall, I wanted to show off some of his earrings that we have here in stock, because they are big and bold, but they are also very light and easy to wear. Okay, so these earrings that I'm showing right here, they are stainless steel with 14 karat gold accents. And even though they have a very big look, they are very light. Okay, so in terms of length, I mean, you can see about how far they come down. They're about like the total height of my ear hanging down again. Okay, very nice length. They've got nice shimmer to them. They've got a nice big look. Okay, but again, they're very light. You've got big red, bold pops of color. You've got 14 karat accents. Okay, and you've got like kind of a nice matte finish or satin finish on the stainless steel. Okay, and a pair of these earrings we have for about $400. Okay, and so these are Steve Kaufman original designs. You've got lightweight stainless steel earrings. You've got a big, bold look without a lot of weight. So it's pretty cool. I love those. Let's take a look at some of these studs too. Okay, so here's another pair of the studs. We've got blues and greens and reds. Okay, nice big bold look, dangles, colors. We've got turquoise and carnelian, and it looks like a little emerald on the bottom. All stainless steel, and we've got blackened stainless steel as well. And then we also have 14 karat accents at the bottoms of each one of these pieces. Okay, and you've got a nice big front. You've got a nice big front on these where they hook into the ear. And so I know that some women, they have a little bit of problem with earrings drooping. Okay, with these, you've got that nice big front, and all of his earrings that are studs also come with these great large backings. Okay, and what that does, those large backings, they're going to keep those earrings upright on your ears. So you don't have to worry too much about weight because they're very light. You don't have to worry about drooping because not only are they light, but they've got the large front and the large back. All right, and so Steve was really thinking a lot about how they're going to sit in the ear, how they're going to look, how they're going to feel. He really took a lot of different things into consideration. And so his line is a great choice for someone who wants that big, bold look without a lot of weight. Okay. And let's see here. These, again, are also around $350. So again, a great price point. You've got an interesting design that's easy and comfortable to wear. Okay, so I'm gonna pick one more over here. Let's see here. Maybe two, I don't know. They're also cool. Okay, maybe I'll just put them over here and you can kind of look at them while I'm talking about them. Okay, all right, so these I also like. They have pearls. You've got black pearl and white pearl in the center. You also have a nice large front with a nice large backing to help keep that earring upright. You're all stainless steel construction with 14 karat accents. You've got these little 14 karat accents that are on the wires. Okay, just giving that little pop of color. Okay, and I'll show you about the size of these in the ear. Okay, and again, that's about the size. You've got nice dangle. You've got those different layers. So nice big look. I can barely feel this on my ear. I mean, to be honest, I hear it. I've got a little jingle. Jingle, jingle, jingle. But I barely feel the weight of the earring. I've got a nice big look. It's sitting up straight. I don't have to worry about any sort of droop. And, it's just a great look. All right. Now, if you want to check out some of the other coordinating pieces that Steve Kaufman has, if you go to their website for Lady Fingers Jewelry, he has coordinating pendants. He has all sorts of things to take a look at. He is an amazing jewelry artist, and he's been practicing his art for a long time. So thank you for being an inspiration to me. I know you have been for sure, because our whole idea here at Spencer & Keen is unique artisan made jewelry. And if I hadn't seen your store doing that, then who knows, maybe I wouldn't have even thought about even remotely doing that. So thank you, appreciate that. So back to school trends, if you're looking for them, we have them. Come check us out anytime, in store or online. And I think that's about all I have for today. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you again to Matthew Benson with Artist Menagerie. And thank you again to Rob Riffe with Mystical Crystal Jewelry. Am I saying that right? Okay, I'm saying it right. And thank you from Spencer & Keen Fine Jewelry Studio. We will see you next week with more back to school sort of themed information. Thank you. Bye.